smartphone has your whole life on it. It's your point of connection to the people and the world around you. It's also an incredibly powerful computer. The speed and power of our smartphones rarely hold us back, but the small screens and limited interface often do. That's why we created the Superbook, a simple plug-and-play device that turns your Android smartphone into a beautiful laptop computer. Just connect your phone to the Superbook using a USB cable. The Superbook provides the keyboard, multi-touch trackpad, and display, and your smartphone brings the computing power, along with your files and apps. And of course, the Superbook can use your smartphone's data, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth connectivity. The Superbook has over 8 hours of battery life, and it even charges your smartphone. It works with all modern Android devices, and it's future-proof. When you get a new smartphone, it'll still work with your Superbook. It's like getting a brand new laptop every time you upgrade. Starting at just $99, the Superbook is a fraction of the cost of a traditional laptop and is even more convenient. Hi, I'm Andrew, co-founder of Andromium, makers of the Superbook. I was frustrated with having such a powerful smartphone, but with an interface designed purely for mobile use. Our goal with the Superbook is to eliminate the restrictions that hold smartphones back. The software side of the Superbook is Andromium, an app that makes Android function like a familiar desktop operating system. You get a mouse cursor, keyboard shortcuts, desktop class browsing, and easy file management. Everything is intuitive and optimized for productivity. There's no custom firmware to install and no technical knowledge needed. Simply download the app from the Play Store and connect to your Superbook. You can use one of our native apps or any of the millions of Android apps in the Play Store. We're also introducing an open SDK to enable developers to add Andromium optimization to their apps. We've already released a beta version of Andromium in the Play Store, where it's received hundreds of thousands of downloads and extremely positive reviews.
What if your phone was truly without wires? It is so simple. Put it on, then go. Put2Go have combined cheap power wireless compatible technology with a very powerful rare earth magnet to make an elegant and satisfying phone dock. We hope you never have to fuss with or wiggle another faulty connector again in your life. Connecting power to your phone has always been cumbersome, so we've been working hard to develop a better solution. Now, the power is connected automatically when you place your phone on the dock, making charging cables a thing of the past. We have decreased transmitter size, which increases the matching ratio and conversion efficiency. It is directly attached to air conditioning to keep your phone and charging system cool. The rare earth magnets inside Put2Go will hold your phone firmly, so there is no issue even on bumpy roads. Put2Go works with all phones that have built-in Qi power technology. For other smartphones, we have a very thin and convenient adapter. Put2Go will also work in your home and office. You can enjoy the convenience of wireless power every place you put your phone down to be charged.
Earplugs are fiddly, uncool and not fun to wear, especially at concerts and gigs because they make the music sound muffled. Through developing our earphones, which were successfully funded on Kickstarter last year, I discovered a revolutionary way of protecting our ears. I'd like to introduce Isolate ear protectors. Traditional ear protection products try to absorb sound from entering your ears. They ruin your music experience and fail to isolate you properly from bass frequencies, and you miss out on the details of the high frequencies, making what you do hear sound very unbalanced. By using our own patent-pending technology, I discovered a way I could create ear protectors that don't absorb sound. They block it, giving you a sensation that you have simply lowered the volume. Using Flare Isolate at a concert is really something else. You can hear every instrument, every detail at a safe low level like never before. Everyone who loves going to gigs and festivals is going to love Isolate. They take out peaks and excessive bass, which means you can hear details at concerts that's normally masked, and no dangerous ear pain from sudden whistles or screams from behind you in the crowd. Our bodies and bone structure act like dynamic dampeners to your ears. As the sound gets louder, your body feels everything, but your ears stay safe and in amazing comfort. With Isolate, you simply pinch, roll, and insert. They can be used in any environment you wish to isolate your ears from. We use the highest quality materials in the design of Isolate, solid titanium and aluminium. Our entry-level Isolate products are solid aerospace aluminium, and our Isolate Pro uses solid titanium for the ultimate earplug experience. Titanium is the denser of the two metals, and so attenuates sound to a higher level.
We've all heard that sleep is important, or that we spend a third of our life in bed. But quality sleep is really what we need, and it seems harder and harder to achieve these days. What if your pillow could be an active participant in your sleep, rather than just a dumb rectangle? What if your pillow could help you fall asleep? If it could analyze your sleep, intelligently wake you up, or even react to when you snore? Here, we believe a pillow should do that. That's why we invented Zeeq, the world's most sophisticated pillow.
The easiest way to think about what Zeeq does is to walk you through how you would use Zeeq. Before you go to bed, you'll open up the Zeeq app. You're going to set your alarm, answer a few optional questions about your day, even choose what kind of music you want to listen to. Zeeq will wirelessly stream your favorite music, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, or some of the included sleep tracks, to 8 precision-placed speakers inside. Once your sleep timer goes off, Zeeq starts monitoring and analyzing your sleep, as well as listening for snoring. If Zeeq detects you're snoring too loud, it'll subtly vibrate to encourage you to change sleep positions. Additionally, when it's time to wake up, Zeeq will vibrate again to make sure you wake up exactly when you want it to. But what's really neat is, with our Smart Wake feature, since we're already analyzing your sleep, we can tell if you should wake up a little earlier than your alarm.
I needed music to fall asleep at night, but my wife needs absolute silence. So one night, I took apart a pair of wireless headphones and shoved them inside my pillow. And to my surprise, I was able to hear the music, but my wife wasn't. I knew I was onto something, so I began to figure out how I could make this pillow better.
Zeeq's packed with amazing innovations and technology in order to make all of this happen. We use 8 speakers inside of Zeeq, so the sleeper can experience their sleep playlist no matter how they lay on their pillow. Zeeq also features a 3-axis gyroscope to analyze motion in 3-dimensional space. This is going to allow for detailed analysis of your sleep. The microphone in Zeeq is so sensitive, it can determine to the decibel level how loudly you're snoring. If you do begin snoring, Zeeq will use its vibration motors to gently nudge you to encourage you to change sleep position. Zeeq can wake you up either at your set alarm time or, using Smart Wake you up based on your sleep cycle. All the Zeeq settings can be personalized to your specific sleep needs in the app anytime.
The SwiftPoint Z is the world's first gaming mouse that lets you pivot, tilt, and roll. While most mice live in the level playing field of the X and Y plane, this mouse lets you lift off into the Z axis. We've also invented a brand new way of clicking buttons. It means you can access dozens of different button actions while barely moving your fingers. And the Z even knows how hard you click with tactile feedback.
We built in an accelerometer, gyroscope, linear actuator and pressure sensors to unleash what we think will be the biggest leap forward in mouse technology since it was first invented 50 years ago. Whether you're a gamer, a designer or even a power desktop user, the Z will let you interact with your computer in a faster, more precise and highly intuitive way. The Z is the first gaming mouse that lets you pivot, tilt and roll. It knows when it's on the table and when it's in the air, bringing a whole new dimension of control to the mouse. With the mouse on the surface, you can tilt left and right for fast mode changes without using your fingers. You can assign any action to tilt, like leaning, crouching or reloading, or use it as a modifier key on the mouse buttons and keyboard without actually having to press a key. When playing a game that involves driving, use tilt to take direct analog control of the steering wheel. We've designed adjustable, replaceable feet that can make the tilt easier or harder, or set a large or small tilt angle, or you can lock out tilt altogether. The Z also knows when the mouse is pivoting left or right. The
This gives you a huge competitive advantage in many first or third-person shooters. You can run straight ahead and at the same time look left and right with analog control, the same way as you would with a VR headset. It provides tactile feedback, so you know when you're facing forward or looking to the side. Just like tilt, you can assign any action or modify it to a pivot. Everything is configurable. For in-air gestures, lift the mouse off the surface. Now you have direct analog control of pitch, roll and yaw. Use this for the ultimate control in flight sims, or for direct camera control in spectator mode. Many mice pack in additional buttons around the thumb grip and all over the device, but we've figured out a new way of clicking that means you can have more buttons and they are effortless to click. No finger or thumb contortions required. We've created something we call straight finger clicking, and our test users just love it. The Z has a new type of trigger button that can be used by simply straightening your fingers slightly and then clicking, all while you're still gripping the mouse as normal with your fingers poised on the main left and right click buttons. They are so easy to click that you can use them for actions you do often, like reloading, jumping or crouching. We call them trigger buttons because you can actually pull them like a trigger as well. These 2 buttons are in effect 4 buttons. We've also added adjustable fingertip buttons that can be accessed with very little finger movement. Combine pivot and tilt with trigger and fingertip buttons to effortlessly access 48 single-click actions while barely moving your fingers. And the Z even knows how hard you click. We call it deep click. You configure the amount of force that suits you, and the Z gives you tactile feedback to let you know it's activated. You can also use deep click in an analog mode to have direct throttle control or speed when driving, flying or running. In a first-person shooter, right-click to bring up your scope, click deeper to zoom in, then deeper again to hold your breath and steady your sights. Now, take the shot. For games that have light and heavy attacks, use normal click for a light attack or click harder to launch a heavy attack. And we didn't stop there. We also wanted to make the most ergonomic, multifunctional mouse in the world. We know that gamers don't want to worry about batteries or wireless reliability and latency. So while we made it wired, we also eliminated the issue of cable drag by building a brushed aluminum cube into the mouse mat for perfect positioning of the cord right off the desk surface. We wanted to make the Z the easiest mouse to configure. We added an OLED screen, and as the Z knows its orientation, lifting it to look at the screen automatically puts it into configure mode to swiftly change profiles or DPI. We trialed hundreds of prototypes to reach what we believe is the best shaped mouse ever built. The main click buttons have been flattened so that when you click, you are opposing the desk surface with no chance of nudging the mouse. And we've balanced the mouse so that when you lift it, the weight is evenly distributed between your thumb, ring and little finger. We've integrated the latest state-of-the-art gaming sensor, the PixArt PMW3360, from 200 CPI to 12,000 CPI, and max acceleration of 50G. And of course, we have the glowing RGB LED.
There was complete darkness, and then there was a Lightpack to bring some light to your experience. Lightpack was successfully funded on Kickstarter with $500,000, but that was a Lightpack for computers, and now we made a Lightpack for everything. Lightpack2 is an HDMI pass-through device. It's as simple as that. Just connect the Lightpack to the TV and then connect all of your HDMI devices to the Lightpack. Our LED strip fits any screen size. Simply cut the strip to the length you need and stick it to the back of your TV. Use our magic LED corners to mount the parts. Lightpack2 creates full, fast, and bright reflections on the wall behind your TV. Lightpack's LED strip lets you expand your screen with a multitude of colors, bringing a truly groundbreaking and eye-opening experience. But to make your experience even more immersive, we went above and beyond TV. Introducing Pixels. You can put a pixel anywhere and it will work with Lightpack. lighting up in quick, colorful flashes. It's a smart, wireless, full-color light for your room. And it's an interactive media object. With Lightpack, you can connect Pixel to your favorite social networks via IFTTT. For example, you can make Pixel blink with color when you get an instant message or an Instagram like.
This is a bike. This is the most perfect design of the last 100 years. And this is your bike. This is Shoka Bell. Shoka Bell is the best thing to happen to bikes and bikers in recent history. It's a bell. It's a navigation device. It's a light, and it's a safety accessory. All in one simple gadget. You can carry it with you when you leave your bike, and attach Shoka Bell to your bike's handlebar with a magnetic click. And you never have to remove the mount from your handlebar as it gets charged by the bell itself. Shoka Bell is a bell. The standalone joystick allows you all the fun of a computer game as you use various sounds in different conditions. A simple friendly warning ring when it's a mother and child, a loud ring in a dangerous crossroad, or just use a funny soundbite when facing pedestrians. Through its own microphone, the bell is responsive and adapts to its environment's noise levels. Shoka Bell is a navigation system. You can get lost even in your own city if you leave the beaten path. While connected to your phone, Shoka Bell will find you the safest routes, rather than the fastest or shortest ones. The Shoka community will provide up-to-date information on road conditions through rider braking patterns and bell usage to improve the whole community's safety. And Shoka Bell gives you an extra layer of security. Take it with you when you leave your bike as the base is always attached. If your bike is moved, Shoka Bell will send you an alert within a 250-meter radius. Shoka Bell is a light. With 8 front-facing LED lights, everyone will notice you, but you won't blind anyone. The light automatically adapts to your speed and lighting conditions. See and be seen, no less and no more than your conditions require. We designed Shoka to be extremely energy efficient. With more than 200 hours of battery life, you only have to charge it once every couple of weeks. Shoka Bell is the world's all-in-one navigation and safety device for those who commute our cities every day.
Thank you for liking and commenting on this video. And please don't forget to subscribe.
And one to keep your work items like your 15-inch laptop. And an easy access pocket for carry-on liquids. We developed a very long, strong, ergonomic handle. Instead of weighing every bag down with features someone might not need, we developed an optional electronic module. It includes a proximity detector, location tracker, 2 USB ports, international power outlet for your laptop, and a battery strong enough to charge your smartphone up to 10 times.